Good day, human Latiocytes. This is the LatiosAzurill. Since the beginning and through the years, Pokemon games have never ceased to surprise us with little details, whether intentional or not, to make the games all the more interesting. Some of these details are right in front of our eyes, while others may be hiding in the background. But today, let's take a look at some of them, and maybe learn something new. Without further ado, here are 5 facts about Pokemon games that you may or may not have known. The in-game protagonist's father is mentioned in every generation as of Generation 3. In Hoenn, the player's father, Norman, is a gym leader, whom you meet several times throughout your journey. In Sinnoh, after defeating Palmer in the Battle Tower, he will compare you to your father, and later on, he will actually talk about when he and your father got their Pokemon for the first time, by the lake. Coincidentally, it's very similar to how you and Barry got your first Pokemon. In Unova, the mother will actually say, after healing your Pokemon, now that you mention it, your father went on a journey with Pokemon just as you are. We met during his trip, which is a very interesting allusion to put in there, about how the parents met. And in Kalos, the mother, Grace, will actually talk about a time when she almost ran over the father in a Rhyhorn race. I would not want to be in his position, I must say. However, in Kanto and Johto, the father figure is never mentioned, which I guess could possibly support the idea of a Kanto-Johto war? Who knows? As of 5th generation, thanks to Sturdy's new ability to survive any one-hit knockout, and Shedinja's single hit point, Shedinja would be a better asset to your team with Sturdy than Wonder Guard, preferably with a safeguard already set up. Inverse battles aside, Hoopa in its confined form is currently the only legendary Pokemon with 2 quad weaknesses. Ground and Fire are currently the only types quad effective against 2 type combinations that each have 2 quad weaknesses. Rock is currently the only type to have 2 quad weaknesses when paired with 4 different types, while Rock is tied with Grass for the type with the most individual weaknesses. The spiky-eared Pichu in 4th generation always has a naughty nature, while it is the only Pichu with access to Pain Split, which seems contradictory since while it has a physical attack benefiting nature for Volt Tackle, its special defense, one of its assets, is lowered, while Pain Split is supposed to keep it alive. Though Pain Split is probably meant to keep it from killing itself with Volt Tackle. The second best deal for buying HP restoring potions or drinks is the Team Magma or Team Aqua hideout in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which sells fresh water for $150 per bottle, meaning only $3 per hit point, while Kalos is the only region which does not have any vending machines. However, the best deal is in Kalos, which is in the Kalos Power Plant, where a man sells fresh water for $100 per bottle, meaning $2 per hit point after you defeat Team Flare there. That is, of course, if you don't count getting a free Moo Moo Milk with your $80 Lumiose Galette, which would result in 80 cents per hit point with a free status recovery item. Since you were kind enough to stick around, I'll give you one bonus fact. You probably shouldn't use Primal Groudon in rotation battles, since it loses one of its key assets, that being immunity to the quad effect of water. After all, upon rotating in the battle, the Primordial Sea, Desolate Land, or Delta Stream for Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, and Mega Rayquaza, respectively, the abilities will wear off upon rotating and not come back when they're recentered. Therefore, upon switching out from Primal Groudon, rotating to the left or right to something else, and back into Groudon, without actually switching out and sending Groudon back into battle, the Desolate Land will go away, and Groudon will be at the mercy of a quad-effective water move. Thanks for sticking with me through these facts about Pokemon. Some of these, I get, were kind of obscure. So if you have anything to add to any of these facts, or there are any facts that you've noticed that you think might not be too publicly known, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and keep talking about these games because they are in fact awesome. Almost as awesome as you guys. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.